These men are members of the KGB working in North America. This man is an illegal, a spy trained in Moscow and sent to the United States. This man is a defector from Cuban intelligence, living in hiding under constant threat of death. This man ran operations against the West from Czechoslovakia. This man was trained by the most sinister department of the KGB and sent to North America. All of them received their orders from here, number 2 Dzerzhinsky Square in Moscow. This is the headquarters of the KGB. From here, the KGB continues to carry out the mandate given to the secret police by Lenin, who said it was to be the sword and shield of the revolution, the offense and defense of Soviet aims throughout the world. Lubyanka prison is the center of the vast KGB bureaucracy directly responsible to the Politburo for its operations against the West. Ever since Lenin took over the secret police of his defeated enemy, the Tsar, the Soviet espionage apparatus has mirrored the leadership under which it serves. Under Lenin, in the early days of revolutionary turmoil, it was known as the Cheka, and it imposed the Bolshevik rule upon the nation, setting up an international network of informers and tracking down and liquidating enemies of the new regime. Under Stalin, the name of the secret police was changed to GPU, and it became the most effective instrument of mass murder until the Second World War. Stalin used the GPU to eradicate millions of peasants in the Ukraine who protested the creation of collective farms from their lands. And during the mid-30s, Russia was racked by what became known as the Terror, the mass purges created by Stalin. Show trials became a function of the secret police activities, and more than 75% of the Soviet general staff of the army and senior ministries were arrested by the GPU, tried and executed. In 1953, Stalin died. It was appropriate that the small band of survivors at the top of the communist hierarchy quickly arrested one of their own, Lavrenti Beria, the ambitious and coldly ruthless head of the secret police, which by then had become known as the NKVD. It was Beria who had presided over the purges ordered by Stalin. He himself was executed. In 1955, Nikita Khrushchev took full power. The secret police became known as the KGB. Under Khrushchev and his successors, the KGB looked increasingly outward to espionage and intelligence activities in the rest of the world. In the past decade, it has become a vanguard element of Soviet expansion and activities throughout the Third World, Western Europe, and North America. The KGB has become a massive bureaucracy reporting directly to the Politburo, the select body that runs the Soviet Union. Its functions are tied to the International Department, which runs and finances both communist and non-communist organizations in other countries, and to the Ministry of Defense, with whom it shares espionage activities in other nations. The KGB is organized into chief directorates. From a separate headquarters in Moscow, the first chief directorate controls foreign espionage activities. The second chief directorate is the largest and most important. With a network of informers, it is responsible for ensuring internal security. The current head of the KGB is Yuri Andropov, a key member of the Politburo, a close colleague of Leonid Brezhnev, and one of the most powerful men in Russia. As head of the KGB, Andropov controls the most influential and sinister bureau of the Soviet bureaucracy, whose main purpose is the total control of the Soviet people. For North America, the activities of the first chief directorate are divided into departments which carry out a wide range of activities from Soviet establishments located across the continent.